Session D for Wednesday. We are going to break down the get up for the next couple weeks. So this week we are going to do the get up to the elbow. For clients who've been here for a while, they could try to go a little bit heavier here, especially if this is one of the places that that looks very smooth with their regular get up bell. One of the cues I really like when doing get up to the elbow and going a little bit heavier is taking that stomp with that leg. It automatically cues us to push into the floor, right? And that power from that bent leg. And then my other favorite is to take your, so if I'm doing a left side get up, take my right hand and make what I call my gear shift, right? So I'm gonna push back with a big fist, and then I'm going to pull up with a big fist on the non-bell side. Then they have 5 step-ups with slow negatives. So this one, for this week, let's try to go unweighted unless it just looks really simple and easy for everyone. So they can step up nice and quick, and then down just as slow and controlled as they can. Back up, same leg. Working on control and slow speed on the way down. And then the last but not least, we are doing all month long push-ups at 80%. So 80% for someone who can do 10 push-ups and that's their max, then they're doing 8. This is the point where form should be locked in. So go over push-up form. Favorite cues for push-ups is the setup. Work hard on your setup. That's why we do pups, push-up plank position. Screw their hands into the ground, and when they look down at their hands, they should be directly below their shoulders. Okay, fingertips spread nice and wide, and then when they step back one leg at a time, squeezing that leg, step back the other leg, right? If your butt's up in the air, or your butt's down, right? Pike your butt up a little bit, tuck your hips under, hold that plank position throughout their push-up, okay? Then you're moving on to 12 minutes of core and conditioning. We've actually added a round here, so they're gonna do 25 seconds rather than the 30 seconds we did last week. So hoping to add that extra round of conditioning. It's 25 seconds of swings or ball slams. So options for your swings that you could give on Wednesday, not only, right, 2-hand swings, but maybe some hand-to-hands. Or ball slams are an excellent option there as well. Skaters, that's where we want to work on getting as far as we can, side to side. Making sure their arms are in the play, right? And then also the curtsy lunge is an option for that one. So make sure toes, knees, and hips are actually staying forward as we reach around the back. Okay, a little bit of an angle. This one they could do weighted. And then hanging knees to elbows, right? So good cues here are if you're gonna swing, it's actually not a swing, it's more of a kip. So it's like a arch your back, and then bring everything forward, pulling down with that bar, pulling our knees up, or to find something like a box or the floor that can stop them from swinging. So knees up just as high as they can get them, and back down, or if they're going to kip, which looks like a swing, they're actually gonna push back and forth, okay? So from the side, looks like this with the arms, push forward, push those knees down. And then you have a mobility finisher. So we're gonna work on a half of a saddle. You're gonna have them reverse one leg, I don't know if you can see me. Okay, one leg's gonna go back. You want that ankle tucked under. And then from here, they can sit back as far as they want. I want it to be somewhat casual. So if it's super painful off the get-go, right, loosen things up. So take that foot out a little bit from underneath the hip. But if they feel good here, I want that foot real close to their butt. And then they can work on sitting back. So maybe 1 minute on each side. They slowly can come down to their elbows, right? Maybe someone can lay flat on their back, but it shouldn't be painful right off the get-go. Have them ease into it. Tell them right away, like, you're gonna be holding this for a whole minute. Start slow, nothing painful, nothing pulling. It should be a gentle stretch.